Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, but this time with a 9% Imperial Stout brewed by Happenstance Brewing.
Most Imperials tend to run a little bit heavier ABV. 9% is not out of question. Just don't drink 3 of them and drive.
Look at that foam cling right there. That's the good stuff.
Good nose. Definitely has the malt on the nose. Has that coffee and a little bit of hint of cinnamon to it. Salute.
That foam cling right there. It's good. If you came to the Crawfish Bowl, you might have run into this beer. Hopefully you only had one because it's all you need.
Yeah. At 9%, you definitely don't need to get too carried away.
8.7 maybe.
Okay. 8.7.
Not like it makes a difference. I didn't measure this beer, actually.
Okay, it may not be as bad as we think it is, but it's high alcohol. You can definitely taste the alcohol in on it. The base beer has a lot of coffee, which I know I said a second ago, but I really am getting that astringent coffee type hop in the back of my throat right now from the finish. It's got a lot of malt on it, or else you couldn't drink it.
Good stuff.
Without all the malt, it would be way too bitter otherwise. But pretty solid beer right here. We'll be going to the Mikey meter in just a minute after we hear a little bit about how the beer was made.
This beer was made with luck.
In my experience, there's no such thing as luck.
Most importantly, this beer was made with it was a 5-gallon batch, and I used 20 pounds of malt on it. So we had some black roasted barley in there, black barley, some flaked oats. That's really the backbone of any stout, is going to be your chocolate malts and your heavily roasted malt. Just like with coffee, we can roast grains the same way, and the roast brings out different flavor profiles.
And the longer the roast, the darker the roast, more astringent flavors that you tend to get out of the malt. Anyway, so that being said, let's go to the Mikey meter. Pretty solid beer. Really hits all the flavor profiles. Probably one of the best head I've seen on any of the beers that we've even looked at. Tight bubbles, clings, makes a nice ring, does everything it should. Mikey meter says...
You got to take another drink.
I've already had enough of that one. Mikey meter says 8.5.
You're giving me some high scores recently.
On that one, that's a good one right there.
It's also sat in the keg for 2 months, which is like every stout needs to sit in the dark, cold cellar for a while. That's just how the stouts were traditionally done.
That way they're aged.
Yeah. Stouts are always better aged. For some reason, the bottle, they don't age as well. But in a keg, in a nice...
Well, or the cask.
Yeah.
Typically, you see them as a cask condition.
8.5.
Yeah, that's a good one. I would suggest that you try this one if you get a chance.
Well,
it's everything it should be.
We've got some new stuff to show you guys. So, I've been busy making labels and supplements now. Dietary supplements. So, these are 2 of my new products that we got. We got Lion's Mane here, which me personally, as an ADD person, this helps a lot with focusing throughout the day. We've got Cordyceps here. This one's really good for exercise. If you exercise a lot and you want to fatigue a little slower, this may help that happen. This one's got B12 in it too, so if you're vegan, you get a daily serving of your B12s in there. And all these come, we got 30s, 60s, and 120s. If you want to buy some supplements, buy them from me. I'll probably give you a better product than the competitors and way more transparency.
That's going to wrap it up for tonight. We had another good beer. Talk to you a little bit about what's going on the backside with supplements. And we'll be back pretty soon after we get something new made.
We got something very important to tell everybody.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we got another Crawfish Bowl coming up May 11th.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll get your tickets. There's a button link in my bio to get tickets from. Last month we did 120 pounds in one day. So everybody come through. Come support small business. I will give you free beer, but the crawfish you got to pay for.
So there you go. Something fun coming up.
Yeah.
Another boil.
Might be having some live music come out. Mike might get on do some karaoke for Mike.
You never know.
All right. Cheers. Thank you.
Salute. Till next time.
You gonna finish that one?